This is SNN, the Smash News Network least busted name in news. And we've brought you another meteorology segment. Let's do it. Here are the surface winds of the eastern world. Some strong winds around the western Pacific, as well as south of Australia. Let's take a look at the jet streams. Here are the jet streams of the eastern world. Jet stream input here associated with this cyclonic system. You can see a counterclockwise rotation there all the way up in the 250 hectopascal winds. Also a divergence here over the central Pacific and a convergence over the western Pacific. Jet streams a little bit more chaotic in the southern hemisphere. Let's take a look at the western world. There are the western world's jet streams. All over the place. Very chaotic jet streams here over places like, well, the U.S., the North Atlantic. Pretty much the entire world's jet streams are pretty kinked. Here's the view from the North Polar region. Quite a bit of chaos in both hemispheres in terms of the jet stream. There's the South Polar view, and we'll show the western world. There's the western world once again. Chaos in both hemispheres. Huge bends here over the South Pacific as well. We're only 3 days from the solstice, folks. And we will be actually streaming live here, possibly on YouTube and on Twitch, but certainly we'll be streaming live on YouTube for the solstice, as we do for most seasons. We want to be the first to wish you a happy winter and a happy summer to our Southern Hemisphere viewers. Here's a precipitation and pressure forecast based on the GFS model for the next 72 hours. Additional heavy precipitation showing up to the extremely overly moistened Pacific Northwest. Again, that's a 72-hour GFS precipitation and pressure forecast. Next, a snow depth forecast for the lower 48. We'll show you 72 hours as well. 1, 2, 3. There's where we expect things to be at 12 noon on Tuesday. That's your snow depth forecast for the next 72 hours. And that's based on the European model, if you're wondering. Next, your weather.gov map. We've got some wind chill warnings in places like North Dakota and Montana. That's what these blue, light blue things are. Also some winter weather advisories here in places like north central Pennsylvania and most of New York. Also winter weather warnings there. Some winter storm warnings in pink in both Washington, northern Idaho, Montana, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine, and northern New York. If your county's lit up, just click it at weather.gov. Next, your NASA Goes Lightning Mapper, and we've had some heavy lightning here over East Texas. Some very significantly concentrated lightning happening there, as you can see. Let's take a look at the real-time lightning map and see if there's any terrestrial lightning, and indeed there is. Some strong storms still striking eastern Texas. So in between Dallas and Houston there, north of Austin, some active cells as well. Shout out to our viewers from this portion of the map. Here's the most active region. Some major thunder rolling in those areas. Around Buffalo and Palestine. So quite an active series of cells there. At least 3 or 4 different active lightning cells. Make it 5. Some significant storms happening there in Texas. And if you want to look at a real-time lightning map, it's from lightningmaps.org. This video was originally streamed live to Twitch. Thanks to all of our Twitch followers. Please consider installing the mobile app. It'll tell you when we go live. And it's just such a great live streaming platform that we use it on the regs here at the Smash News Network, least busted name in news. It's just fantastic. Twitch.tv/smAsho is where most of our live streaming content comes from. It's not quite as pathetic with censorship. BitChute, not pathetic at all with censorship. We're there as well. We even put up one of our daily space weather videos up there. If you're only viewing the videos on BitChute, go to YouTube and watch our content on YouTube, you're missing 90% of the content. Thanks to our YouTube viewers. Consider becoming a member of the Smash team, as we're paid just the side of nothing to put the videos on YouTube, and we need your assistance to keep these videos in existence. So we replaced Patreon with something vastly superior, our own website, smashamash.com/smashteam. You can find links to that at the homepage at smashamash.com. You can also find links below this video to the curated link if you're interested in buying a bike. If you're a prepper and you don't have a bike in your prepping supplies, you need a bike in your prepping supplies. The bicycle is the most efficient means ever devised to transport humans. And in the event of a Walking Dead scenario, you should have a bike. You'll become the hero of your neighborhood, as you'll be able to deliver things and so forth. Let's get back to meteorology. Here is the water vapor scenario over the South Pacific. The Pacific Ocean is a huge heat sink. This is what's going on above it. In terms of water vapor, that's the NASA GOES Interactive Weather Satellite. Let's continue on. Here's our U.S. Doppler radar map, and a massive amount of moisture here over the eastern portion of the U.S. and some very heavy precipitation, again striking the Pacific Northwest. It's pretty moist out there. And indeed here in Lehigh Valley, Pennsylvania, where we're located. Next, your shortwave radiation map, showing you clouds and fog when it's too dark to see them on the visible. And here's the water vapor map for the lower 48. Hopefully that helps clarify things. Again, there's the Doppler. Again, strong storms here. Likely going to brush past Dallas for the most part, making their way into Arkansas as we speak. Here's the cloud layer. And there's the water vapor, which you should use if the Doppler radar is not helping. Anyway, congratulations on realizing the channel exists. Please support the channel via the links below the video. Pick up some merch. Become a member of the Smash team. We thank all of you who have done those sorts of things. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. smAsho, signing off from the Smash News Network, least busted name in news.